Hi everyone, this is Deborah and I'm back today with a video about my Bigs die. Now this one is called Tattered Butterfly and you get two of the butterflies, a big one and a small one, plus the body for the butterflies when you cut it. The paper I wanted to use to cut was this actual book page. When I put that into the cutter with the die and the plates, what I found was it didn't actually work because there wasn't enough padding in there, so I didn't have the correct sandwich. Rather than look for another plate because I knew I didn't need that much, I decided that I would put the whole thing in. So I selected a packet of book pages, so maybe 10 or so, and that bulked it out, and the result that I got are these beautiful butterflies all cut from the same stack of book pages. So it's also a really easy way to cut many dies or many die cuts at the one time. Now depending on how it goes, I've actually got 3 in here, I think, 1, 2, 3, and here's the little one. There's a few in there, 3 of those, and I also have the wings die, so I did a couple of the wings as well, and I did those in the stack too. So I've got a whole heap of wings cut now. So this is one that I've just cut, and you can see that I've got this stack of book pages, probably 5, 6, and on the back page it hasn't quite come through because the die's not thick enough to cut it. But if you turn it over the other side, you'll see that these will pull out quite easily. So I've got 2 there, and probably should have poked the little doobies out before I separated them. But I've got 2 there, and then I've probably got more if I open them up a bit more. So this one here is going to be fine. It's going to come out. Just give it a little tug. So that's the 3rd one. And this one here, it looks like it's almost been cut through, but not quite. So I'm just wondering if I can tease that one out too. Doesn't matter if I can't. 3 at a time is still pretty good. Definitely get, well, I got in my sandwich 3 pages, but it's something that perhaps you'd like to try with your dies, is using a wad of book pages to cut them out so you get multiples at once. The second thing that I've been experimenting with is creating some colour on them. So you can see I've created some dots on here, and there's some other colour on there. Now I tried to do that by just painting it out, and it didn't really work very well. So I've then thought, why don't I just put the colour onto the mat and dab it in, and that one worked much better, I think, in terms of giving the book page some colour. So I've just put some more colour burst in burnt umber on my table here. That's what I've been using, and I'm creating just some random dots and things, and then I'm going to do some dipping. So I've taken the butterfly, just one of them, and I'm just going to dip it in so we get, I guess, more of a look of a butterfly. That's lovely, and it gives something else to the book page, particularly this one because it had nothing on it. There's a couple more butterflies that have actually got text from the book on them, but I'm still going to do the same thing. I'm just going to create some random dots on my mat and dip it in and see what we get. There you go. I really like that. So this is just a different way to create an embellishment. I think the darker it is, the better. I've just dipped it in some lighter stuff and it hasn't turned out as well, whereas I've re-dipped it in the darker stuff, and that's a lot better. And because I'm using a book page, it's actually seeping through the book page. It's not just staying there in one place. I'll try this one. So I'm taking some of that stuff from the centre that's really dark. Just dip it until you're happy with it. Now I'm just going to try one on the wings. I'm not sure if they'll work as well on the wings, but we can give it a go because I've got the stuff here. I even like that. Better do the other side. These ones are better because I've actually managed to get the writing up the correct way. I don't know if you noticed, but on the butterfly the writing's upside down. So I have to be more careful of that in future. You can do this with anything. You could do it with ink, you could do it with watercolour paints, do it with anything that'll go to liquid. You could do it with the distress inks or the distress oxides. I think it's a really cool technique. So now I've got a pair of wings that are the same but different. So I hope you have fun doing this. I'm going to keep on playing and I will catch you when I do my next video. This is Deborah. Cheers.